My name is Jatin Manharlal Oza. I was born in Old Kampala, Uganda in December 1956. I went to school in Kampala. There's a school called Nakivubo Primary, which was, I went in at age 7. And I had the best time of my life at that primary school. It was excellent. Met the best friends who I'm in touch with even now at this age. Kampala itself was a happy time, as I said earlier, in the sense that yes, we had schools to go to, the temples to go to, but there was always a feeling of belonging. There was an identity that we had, which was based on, I would say, safety. We always felt we were always going to be in Uganda. Uganda was always going to be our home. We never had plans to go to India to study further or go to England. That was sort of something that was available to the perhaps the more affluent families. The ones that I'm talking about had all intentions of studying in Kampala and then working in Kampala and making their life in Kampala, as like my father had done. God has been so kind. It's a blessed country. Smells were unbelievable. When the rainy seasons came, you could literally feel the freshness of the land as if it was being cleansed. So it was a great time. If you then went over to the shores of Lake Victoria at Entebbe, you could see. And Lake Victoria, people would think of a lake as a small lake. It covers 3 countries. It's huge. It's massive. And we used to go along, and it would be fantastic to see the rains coming over the lake onto the land, and the enjoyment people used to get when the rains came was one of the things I will always remember. Uganda only had 2 seasons, a rainy season and a not a rainy season. So it was quite nice. The smells, you never forget the smells of the flowers. There were flowers everywhere. So wherever you go, you get fragrance of the hibiscus flowers, and there were so many flowers. In fact, as I'm talking to you, I can almost feel the aroma of the flowers, and I can sort of remember and the spectacular colors that would be around you, not just in the city, but literally as soon as you go out of the city into sort of towards the smaller towns, the dirt roads is something that you would never forget. As you sort of go along, roads. There were tarmac roads, of course, in and around Kampala. But as soon as you left, it would be dirt roads. And sometimes that would be a challenge. I remember going with some friends to Entebbe, and the truck, there was a puncture in the tire. And we found out that we had picked up 17 nails in a spate of probably about 15 minutes journey. And it was quite exciting for us to sort of see how the tires were going to be, how the tire was going to be fixed. And it was quite sad when the chappie who was taking us across said, "Well, I'm just going to replace it." I thought he was literally going to take every 17 nail out and fill every 17 hole. Yes, the most exciting time was going to Entebbe. I mean, that is where the botanical gardens were. And as kids, we would look forward to going on our trip from Kampala to Entebbe. It was always something to look forward to. So the lake was something that I will never forget, Lake Victoria.